Peace, 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 everyone. How you doing today? It's T with another high tea, and today I have a special guest. It's my son, my oldest, my firstborn, Isaiah, 9 more, and he's gonna join me today and talk about his vegetarian journey. I think he's been a vegetarian for almost 2 years now. How long?
It's been 2 years.
2 years now, and so he's gonna discuss the ins and outs of that struggle being a teenager. And also, we'll discuss a little bit about this is his senior year. And so, with this whole COVID-19 thing, he has been unable to walk the stage. And so, we're going to discuss that and how he's feeling, how it's interrupted his basketball season, and, what are his plans going off to college in August, hopefully, and how he'll deal with his vegetarian journey away while he's away in college. So, let's get into it. So today for my tea, I have dandelion root and leaf with some manuka honey, and it's also infused, of course, with some gelato. For him, he just has basic hot chocolate with marshmallows. He's not 21 and over yet. So, Isaiah, what made you decide to become a vegetarian?
Mainly just basketball. I wanted to, be on the court a lot more, a lot longer, get more playing time. When I'm on the court, make more of a difference. So I felt like I needed to start with my diet and my body, stuff like that. So I just decided that I think it was a better bet for me to just stop eating meat altogether. And at the time, I wasn't really eating a lot of meat anymore anyway. I was only meat I was eating was chicken, and I wasn't eating it like a lot. So it wasn't that hard for me to just stop eating it, once and for all.
Okay. And so, how do you get your protein? Because a lot of people think that you cannot get enough protein when you become a vegetarian or vegan because you're not eating meat. So, the assumption is that protein only comes from meat. So, where do you get your protein from?
Just gotta be able to substitute stuff in when you're not eating, meat. So, vegetables, mushrooms, stuff like that. I know for a fact nuts. I don't really eat nuts like that, but the only nuts I guess you could say I eat is peanuts, because I don't mind the taste of those, but like walnuts, some other stuff, I don't really eat that like that. But I substitute my stuff in with vegetables most of the time.
Okay.
That's really where I get my protein
from. Beans too. You do eat beans.
Well, yeah, I eat a lot of baked beans. I eat a lot of those.
Yeah.
And even if they're not big, I still eat a lot of beans.
Right. So, how are your friends with your vegetarian journey? How difficult was it in school for lunch? What would you eat?
Well, lunch is really where, kind of gave me an idea going, because we had an option to get salad and stuff like that, and that's really what started. It started getting salad without the meat in it and stuff like that. So just eating that, more and more made me realize like, okay, I could actually eat meals without having any meat in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I go home, not all the time we would have meat in every meal, so sometimes I would go whole days without eating meat. So it made it a whole lot easier for me to do that. So, as far as my friends know, they still have jokes. Jokes is never gonna stop. But they respect it, and they just let me do what I do. That's it.
It takes a lot of willpower. I remember when I was probably about 15, 16, I decided to not eat meat, and that didn't last very long. Probably a few weeks, and then I was back to eating meat. I would try to get the turkey and cheese without the turkey, but after a while, that meat and turkey came calling. So, what are your intentions? What I did want to mention also is I do cook different meals. So I think that helps you along with your vegetarian journey because I kind of help you substitute. I'll make something specifically for you when I do make something with meat. But now I think we've probably incorporated more meatless meals because we too want to go on the journey of no meat. It's not easy. But, excuse me. again, what I did want to ask is, what were your plans while you were off in school, because you won't have mom here to cook your meals.
Well, I've been the school I'm committed to. I've been there twice. I've been in the cafeteria. I've been eating there twice. I'll be alright over there. You know, they have stuff that I can eat during breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, they have options without any meat in them, so I feel like I'll do just fine over there.
Okay, and so what are some of the things you like to eat?
Well, off the bat, I like sweet potatoes, yams. You know, I like those a lot. Like baked beans. I don't mind the normal baked potatoes. I mean, I don't mind, but I'd rather do sweet potatoes. Salad. You know, while I was in school, I was eating that every day.
The greens at all, kale?
I mean, yeah, when it's made. Other than that, I don't really.
See what I'm saying?
I'm not really a fan of kale or any of that.
So when it's made. So hopefully you'll realize that, and you'll miss those home cooked meals, especially the vegetarian and vegan ones that I make. You'll realize that, hey, unless you've been paying attention, you ain't gonna be able to get those same meals, to which you can duplicate them. But I do commend you, because I mean, even your 16th birthday cookout, it was all vegetables. As far as, well, majority vegetables. I did have some chicken because we couldn't have no family there, and there'd be no meat. There would have been a riot. So we did have some chicken, but majority of it, was all vegetables for you. So I figured that, at that point, I kind of knew that you pretty much were serious um, about it, and so I wanted to make sure I helped you along the way. So what do you supplement with? Are you taking any vitamins, or are you, don't taking any protein shakes?
I don't. I mean, I know a lot of people who take protein shakes. I don't do that. I do have vitamins every day. I do take vitamins every day. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up your little. Any more advice you have for anyone who wants to become a vegetarian, that's a teenager and doesn't cook their own food? How do you manage, or anything you want to add to it before we move on to the COVID-19 part?
Any advice? I mean, just know why. Don't just do it just cause you know somebody else is doing it. You really have to want a different. You really want to have a change in your body, and if you do, then it really won't be that hard. If you really want something, it's not gonna be that hard to make it happen. So
okay. So have a why. You should know your why.
I mean, what happens? Mistakes happens. You might eat meat every once in a while, but it's not the end of the world.
You said mistakes.
Mistakes happen.
It's a mistake not eating that meat.
I haven't had any since I stopped eating it, but mistakes happen. So.
Right, all right. So yeah, the class of 2020. I mean, we've been waiting for this year for so long, anticipating. You turn 18. You also graduate in the same month. And, really, we just had all these big plans, and then we get hit with this social distancing and staying home, quarantining, and then, we kind of have to suffer. So, how are you feeling about that?
I mean, it hasn't really, I put thought into it, but it's not like it's really,
that's not Corona, y'all.
It's not like it's really, made me depressed or nothing like that. I just, go through emotions with it. As long as it's over, I get a chance to get back, to doing what I was doing before, I think I'll be alright.
And what were you doing before? What are you talking about?
I was going to school every day. I was going to the gym at least 3 times during the week, and then I was going on the weekend. See, I had a pretty nice routine going for myself, and then it all got put on hold. So I just want to get back to just doing what I was doing before. I mean, I'm not really that hurt over all the senior activities getting canceled because I wasn't really planning on going to a whole lot of them anyway.
Oh, no senior trip, no prom.
I mean, prom was up in the air, but it's not like it wasn't gonna be the end of the world if I didn't go for me. And the only thing I was really I was really looking forward to was the graduation experience and all that. That would have been nice. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. What am I gonna do?
Right.
So I just want this order just blow by and I can just get back doing what I was doing.
Right. So I mean, if this continues to progress and you're unable to attend college on campus, what are your plans then? Like if they're doing a distance learning type of thing.
I don't really know because committed for school and for basketball, so it's gonna be like it's gonna be a waste of a year for me. It's a waste of my freshman year. I don't really want that to happen. So I might do a gap year. We're gonna see if that's possible.
Right, maybe volunteer, get some work in, and continue to train until you can get in as a freshman. But we'll see what happens. You never know. You never know. Hopefully, and I know your school mentioned that even if you can't walk the stage in June, even if they had to do it in August, they were gonna have graduation for you guys. But I'm super proud of you. You'll be 18, young man, a young black male in the society, and hopefully you remember everything that we've taught you. Everything that I've said. Your dad's taught, Anthony's stepdad's taught. And you get out there in the world and do great things. Hopefully this is just the beginning. But you having a vegetarian journey, I think you do have a good head on your shoulders, and you'll be all right, kid. All right, well, thanks everyone for listening. Hopefully you got some insight into a teenager's journey to vegetarian, hopefully veganism, right? Because he's, the children are our future, and he's leading us, really, So, peace, peace, peace. Oh, Supreme Wellness, take care of yourself.